Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm CTigirsGaming, and this video will be going over all the major changes coming with the launch of Warzone Pacific. And when I say major, I mean some major changes are coming. And if you guys are excited for the release of Warzone Pacific and Season 1, then make sure to see for the like button. For everything Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join notification squad. Without further ado, let's go on to it. The very first major change to be happening in the new Warzone Pacific is gonna regard the gulags, and man oh man, the gulags just got 10 times better. Because in Warzone Pacific, any operator who wins the gulags not only will get a second chance at the game, but will also redeploy with the same weapons used in the gulags. Yes, you heard that right, you no longer will redeploy with a normal pistol. No, whatever weapons you used in the gulags, that's what you will redeploy with, so you get straight back into the action without missing a beat. And I'm not gonna lie, that is absolutely awesome. While this new feature will be in Warzone Pacific, however, it is not the first time we've seen. If you guys remember back in Black Ops Cold War, we had an Iron Trials 84 playlist in Warzone, and this feature was tested there, and it actually worked effectively in that playlist, so it was brought into Warzone Pacific. And if I say so myself, this is gonna be game changing. Now let's talk about our next major change, and I'm telling you guys one thing, get ready, make sure you are sitting down, because this, I mean, man oh man, this is gonna absolutely change Warzone forever. Because Dead Silence is being nerfed. Yes, Dead Silence will be nerfed. Stopping power rounds are gone. Yes, they are gone. Not nerfed or taken out and put some other place. No, absolutely gone. Stopping power is not a thing, while Dead Silence is being nerfed. And to be honest with you guys, I know that's gonna make some people happy, and I know that's gonna make some people not very happy. However, I think the majority of people will be happy, because hopefully that will fix the issue of camping in Warzone, and we all know camping in Warzone, that is absolutely terrible. However, these are not the only changes that Raven Software did to the new Warzone Pacific. Also, stun grenades and heartbeat sensors, they have been nerfed, alongside the dual-wielded melee weapons, mainly the calistics and the psi weapons. They have also been nerfed, because if you guys remember in Warzone, calistics and the psi were absolutely overpowered. You were killing enemies in just 2 hits, which was absolutely ridiculous, while also gun button has been nerfed. Okay, these are some major changes, and we have to give Raven Software some credit here, because they are pretty much listening to the community and doing what they want, and that's quite good. The fact that they will be nerfing Dead Silence is absolutely amazing. Stopping power rounds are absolutely gone. Now I'm not quite sure about that, but hey, that's fun. If they're gone, they're gone. And also the fact that they will be nerfing the heartbeat sensor, I think that is a very much needed change. Heartbeat sensors were way too OP. You could see enemies all over the place. Absolutely terrible. It's a good thing that it is being nerfed. Let's move on to another major change, and to be honest, I don't believe it gets much bigger than this one, because this next change involves the loadout drops. In Warzone Pacific, you can no longer buy loadout drops whenever you want. Yes, you heard that correctly. From now on, in Warzone Pacific, loadout drops can only be purchased after the first circle has collapsed. Yes, loadout drops can only be purchased after the first circle in the Warzone match has collapsed. Then and only then you can purchase your first loadout drop. Now this is a very major change. This is gonna actually change how Warzone is played, because all the way from the start of the Warzone match all the way to the first circle, everybody will be on a level playing field. You can only use weapons that are found within the map. You cannot go buy your own loadout drops. You have to wait for the first circle to collapse, and this is gonna force people to play more tactical and know what they're doing. They can't just go the first 2-3 minutes of the game, boom, buy loadout drops and pretty much overpower everybody. No, you have to go the first couple of minutes of the Warzone match without using any loadouts until the first circle collapses. And here in the blog they actually say, effectively shifting the loadout drop usefulness from an immediate power spike to a more tactical choice in the mid to end game. What do you guys think about it? Make sure to tell me in the comment section down below. Are you happy for this or are you not? Because also, if you guys remember, before Warzone was even released, people said this is gonna ruin the game, do not add it in. But once it was added, it was actually one of the best features to be added. The fact that you can buy your own loadout, that was quite awesome. But now it is being nerfed until the very first circle collapse. Then and only then you can buy your first loadout. This is gonna change Warzone. While everything we talked about up to this point was either being removed or nerfed, however, there are some things getting buffed, and mostly those things will be your lethal equipment. In the blog they say most lethal equipment will deal more damage, while the snapshot grenade will see its effective radius increase. The stem will also apply a slight movement boost, and the decoy grenade will pack rubber bullets that deal just enough damage to pester enemies. Okay, I'm not sure about the stem will also apply a slight movement boost. We all know that the stem is kind of OP already, so I'm not sure about that. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays. And also decoy grenades will do some damage to enemies. Okay, that's quite interesting. Moving on to our next change, and this one is gonna be about the gas masks. Now do not worry, they haven't been nerfed or buffed or anything like that. The change is simple as gas masks won't interrupt as many times as they did previously. Simple as that. If you guys remember, they kept on taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. It was interrupting the player way too many times. Now that won't be the case anymore, and that's a very good change. Alongside the gas masks, there's also a new equipment that you can use, and this one is gonna be the explosive canister. Now if you guys remember, a couple months back they did make an appearance in Warzone. It was very rare to find them, but they were found in Warzone. However, now they're gonna be found more often throughout the map, and basically what these things are, if you shoot them, they'll explode, just like the name suggests. But also you can actually use them to get rid of campers. If you want to use the zipline to move up through buildings and you know there's somebody camping there, like we've seen many times, now what you can do is use an explosive canister, tie it to the zipline, and it will go up there and explode, effectively getting rid of the campers while also releasing some toxic gas to, like I said, hopefully kill the camper. This is a very big change, and in my opinion a very good addition, because now with multiple ways to get rid of campers, hopefully that will reduce camping as a whole. Alongside all of that, operators still cannot swim. However, there are some areas in the new Warzone map Caldara where there is shallow water, and in those shallow water you can actually walk through it, and you can also crouch. However, you cannot go prone. Of course you cannot swim, and that will still be the case. However, areas like the lagoon, which has some shallow water, you can actually walk through it, and it will actually hide your footsteps from anyone that's using tracker in the game, so that is quite good as well. Moving on from that, you can also expect contracts and public events to once again make their way into Warzone Pacific. Of course, there will be some new contracts to complete. First of all, we have supply drop contract, which basically airlifts a valuable crate onto the map for anyone to pick up, but only has its exact location revealed by the contracted squad. Okay, so anybody can pick it. However, only the contracted squad can know the exact location. That should make for some awesome moments. Another contract is going to be the big game bounty, and this is the exact same as the bounty you already have. However, this one only targets the operator with the highest kill count and only once per game. Another contract is known as the top secret contract, is as one could expect redacted until you pick it up, but comes with greater rewards compared to the standard loot from the contract types it chooses from. Okay, we have our first redacted word right there. We'll just have to play and see what that's all about. When it comes to the public events, expect restock and resurgence from Rebirth Island to come to Caldara, in addition to the cash drop events you may have seen during the Operation Flashback. There are also rumors of redacted weapon crates that can appear around the island, which contains the coveted redacted weapon blueprints seen in Verdansk and armaments extracted from the meta-forward galaxy brains of the studio's gunsmith gurus. Okay, this is very interesting, not gonna lie. Couple redacted words. What are these redacted weapon crates? What are these coveted redacted weapon blueprints? We're not sure. We'll just have to wait and see what they're all about. And the best part of it all, we don't have much longer to wait. Just about a day or couple hours when you're watching this video. I'm very excited, and you guys should be as well. And as always, everything regarding Call of Duty and Warzone will be on this channel, so make sure to stay tuned. But with that being said, what a time this is to be a Call of Duty player. Awesome things are happening, and hopefully they continue this going forward. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you are excited for Season 1 and Warzone Pacific, make sure to see for the like button. 15 Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join notification squad, and I'll catch you guys when Season 1 and Warzone Pacific drops.